I'm going to talk about how paedophilia is being promoted and normalised to young children who are either of preschool age or they've just started school. I encourage everybody to do a YouTube search for Disney's hidden subliminal messages. A video will come up where this particular user has done a very thorough analysis of some of the hidden sexual messages that are contained within Disney's movies. I'm going to look at two books. The author of both of these books is somebody called Sam McBratney. And the first book is titled Guess How Much I Love You. The first page of the book starts with little nut brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown Hare's very long ears. I have an issue with these first few words. You see, this says nut brown Hare. We could also rearrange these words and this would become brown nut Hare. So what we have here is little brown nut Hare and we also have here big brown nut Hare. So we can see that in the very first sentence, little brown nut Hare was going to bed and he was holding on tight to big brown nut Hare. So obviously big brown nut Hare was also going to bed, and little brown nut Hare was holding on to big brown nut Hare's very long ears. I'm not sure if this very long ears is supposed to be some sort of euphemism for a male body part. The rest of this book is basically the brown nut Hares declaring their love for each other. But the important thing to notice is that the big brown nut Hare is not actually related in any way to the little brown nut Hare. So the question is, how did the big brown nut Hare come into having to look after the little brown nut Hare? Basically, if you go through the rest of the book, the little brown nut Hare falls asleep, and so the little brown nut Hare does represent a child, and the big nut Hare, he seems to be looking after the little nut Hare and puts him down in a bed of leaves, and then when the little nut Hare falls asleep, the big nut Hare kisses him and whispers, "I love you," right up to the moon and back. Now, a lot of people like this book, but I actually think this book is promoting paedophilia, and the child should feel it's okay if some random man starts declaring his love for the child and starts kissing him and putting him to bed and taking him to bed. So this particular author, Sam McBratney, in my opinion, I feel he has some sort of paedophilic tendencies. This is my opinion. judging by this particular book. This book is also by Sam McBratney, and it's titled Just You and Me. And as you can see on the cover, we see an adult goose and a chick, and the chick is actually female in this book.
Once there was a little gosling goose, and her name was Little Goosey. One day Little Goosey and Big Gander Goose, who looked after her, set out to walk down the river.
So in this book we have the same situation again, where we have a chick, a child, being looked after by a male, adult male, who is no relation to the chick. This is promoting paedophilia. This is telling children that random men can look after them, and these random men do not have to be any relation. So apparently these books by Sam McBratney are very popular. This one, Just You and Me, and the other one, How Much I Love You. I believe these books are getting children accustomed to the idea of random men looking after them and caring for them. And of course, random men do not generally look after other people's children unless they have a particular motive. I became aware of this book and the other one by Sam McBratney when my child was attending nursery, and he received some free books, a pack of free books, and these two books were amongst them. When we read these books, I instantly knew that they were promoting the paedophilia agenda, and basically getting children used to the idea of just random men looking after them. Sadly, they're not what you think they are. They are promoting paedophilia.